Tomorrow marking a solemn day in world history as we honor America's greatest generation and those brave men who stormed Omaha Beach in Normandy, France on D-Day 82 years ago.
Yeah, it really became a turning point in World War II, and it still stands as the largest seaborne invasion in world history. Joining us now with a look back at this infamous day, military historian and Army veteran Richard Frank, along with historian and author of the book Beyond Valor, Patrick O'Connell. So, Richard, start with you since you're an Army veteran. Just share with me your feelings as we approach this day. It's such a historic day.
I've been privileged enough to do a lot of touring with the U.S. National World War II Museum. I've been to Iwo Jima 5 times. I've been to Normandy twice, both of which are sacred ground. There's something absolutely compelling about actually being there on the place and looking at it, especially those cliffs in Normandy. It's just a totally formidable force you're facing to try to get over those beaches.
Yeah. And Patrick, at the time, the sheer power of this military invasion, it was really something that no one around the world had ever seen before. How did D-Day not only shift America's momentum in winning World War II, but really America's momentum on the world stage?
It breaks the back of the German army in the Western Front. There were roughly 38 German divisions in France, and 28 of them were rendered combat ineffective after the Battle of Normandy. It really changes world history, the course of the war, as well as frees Europe from the yoke of communism after the war. But my war has always been with World War II, has always been with the veterans. I've interviewed thousands of World War II veterans and had the opportunity they called my daughter uncle. That's how close we were. And I was friends with some of the truest and greatest heroes of D-Day. And it's just a tremendous honor to have been able to know these men that were at the right time and place in history, and their individual agency would change the course of history, such as Len Lamel, for instance, that was on Point de Hoc, where they had to scale a 90-foot cliff under machine gun and grenade fire. And he, along with Jack Kuhn, disables 5 of the big guns that could have disrupted the invasion. It's an incredible story of how an individual, would do the job of that couldn't be accomplished by bombers and shore bombardment. Individual agency would change history.
Richard, to Patrick's point, there are about 45,000 World War II veterans still with us today, and that's about 0.5% of the 16 million that served. Do you think we as a society are doing enough to make sure that the greatest generation is honored every day? We never forget what they did.
Well, we've reached a point now where our contact with the actual living veterans is just about vanished. We're now passing into history, and it's really up to us to remember them, remember their stories, remember their sacrifice, remember their heroism. I just think that as long as we keep noting these anniversaries and giving us an opportunity to remember, that's the best we can do now.
Yeah, that's what this weekend is all about. Patrick, Richard, thank you both so much for speaking with us this morning. Really appreciate it.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.